He's reading a book, and we're going to be talking about that this morning. He's going to share ideals. He's going to tell you the ins and outs of what he knows and how he came by the ways of knowing this information. Well, good morning, Mr. Jackson.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm just lovely. And yourself?
I'm having a fantastic morning. I'm feeling great.
Well, that's good. That's good. Now, I'm so happy that you've chosen to spend a little time with a Saturday morning fish fry.
I take it as a blessing, and in fact, I have to tell you this. I grew up listening to the Saturday morning fish fry, and when Grandma had us cleaning up the house, well, she wasn't playing it, but we had it down low.
Okay.
Cleaned up with my aunties and my uncles. It was the exact same thing.
Well, you know what? That's a good thing, because I think we've all been there. We've all been there. We've done that, and I'm just so happy that we could just share a little bit.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, why don't you tell me just a little bit about yourself where our listeners can get a better feel of where you're coming from?
Absolutely. For those of you who are hearing the sound of my voice, as she said, my name is Ahmariah Jackson, but some of you who went to school with me may know me as Kaya.
Okay.
Some of y'all might know me as Nee Baby's son. Some of y'all might know me as Melvin's grandson, Tremel's little cousin, Jermaine's big brother, Michael's big brother, Cabrina's big brother. I am a product of Helena, Arkansas. I am currently a high school language arts teacher in Atlanta, Georgia. I am a 2001 graduate of Morehouse College with a Bachelor of Arts degree in English, and I am an educator, I'm an author, I am a mentor and a public speaker and a poet. And I like to tell people back home in Atlanta that I carry the blues, I carry the red clay from here with me all of the time.
Well, you know what? Now that's I said that's flavor. You've got a lot of flavors, and you're adding them to our listeners and everywhere you go, because I'm sure that you leave something with everybody that you've spoken with. Now, in connection, what is your connection here, Helena, West Helena? Why are you here, and what brought you to Helena, West Helena today?
Well, like I say, I am a son of Helena. I grew up here, went to North End Elementary, I went to Jefferson Elementary, went to J.F. Wall, I went to Miller Junior High, and right towards the end of my 8th grade year, I moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico. But I would have, had I remained here, been Central High School class of 1996. So I am from here, but I'm here this weekend, aside from just loving up on family. I'm here to take part in the Young Men's Conference that's being put on by Pastor Newell, that's being hosted by Pastor Wade.
Okay. Well, also with that, because I've got your book in my hand, Locked Up But Not Locked Down. Now, when you did this book, what inspired you to do this book?
Absolutely. And before I say that, I also want to give a special thanks also to Pastor Cedric Pride as well for having me here. Now, my inspiration for the book is a very interesting thing. As I said, I'm a graduate of Morehouse with the BA in English, and I myself found myself in jail. And whereas I can tell you that I am not a career criminal, under duress and with a little bit of gullibility, I found myself in a situation where I was on the wrong side of the law. And fortunately enough, and all honor and praises to God, I didn't find myself in there for a long time, and jail did not become prison. But when I looked at all of the opportunities that I had and the background that I had and the way that I grew up, it was daunting that I found myself there. But then I put my pride aside, and I realized that if I, with everything that I had already set up, could make a mistake and find myself on the wrong side of the law and find myself behind those bars, that someone had to speak for those other brothers who did, and someone had to speak to the younger brothers before they got themselves in this situation. And I think about someone like, say, Stanley Tookie Williams, or even the wonderful and powerful Mumia Abu-Jamal, who wrote the foreword for the book. And most people, when they hear their story, they see them as criminals, and so they don't really listen to the message that they have to say. So I was hoping that it would be more powerful for a schoolboy to really give them a message about what's going on, about the socio-economic conditions that cause brothers to go in there, and more importantly, what we can do all of us as a community to prevent more young brothers from going into prison and into the prison system.
You know, I'm thankful that you're here, and I know that there are a lot of people that are listening, and with them listening and listening to the points that you are giving, and I know what they're saying is thank you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for just being honest, and thank you for just giving us this information. But I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to jump right back into the music for a minute, but what we're going to keep out, if you would like to speak with Ahmariah Jackson here, what you can do is you can call us at 572-7000. That's Helena, West Helena, 633-9000, Marianna, Forest City, 383-0003, Friars Point, Clarksdale. Of course, the book is entitled Locked Up But Not Locked Down. This is a guide to surviving the American prison system, okay? Now, we're going to be giving away these books this morning. If you'd like to have one, all you got to do is just put us on speed dial and kind of connect to us. But, of course, September 1st, Labor Day weekend, downtown Helena, Arkansas. Denise Sound, a lot more. Shirley Brown. You can purchase your tickets. All you got to do is go to force3radio.com right now. 2 for $30. That'll get you in. Keep your receipt. Keep it locked to your #1 station here in Eastern Arkansas and Northwest Mississippi. We are Delta Force 3.